Hello, it's been a long time since I've done an unboxing video of any sort. So my son's monitor basically went bad a couple weeks ago. So I went ahead and ordered this Nixeus 24-inch FreeSync monitor from Amazon. And I think the price was something on the order of like maybe 270 bucks or something like that. But we got like a discount, so it ended up coming out to be something like 230 bucks. We paid no tax, and I don't believe we paid any shipping. So it ended up being a really good price for this monitor. So one of the reasons for getting this is it uses the FreeSync technology, which basically allows you to use an AMD video card to essentially use variable refresh rate on the monitor. So it's not locked at like 60 hertz or 75 hertz. It basically will go up to 144 hertz in terms of frame rates, frames per second, or as low as 30 frames per second or 30 hertz. And it'll be synchronized with the video card, which he'll be having a AMD R9 280X or 280 video card, and I'm upgrading his system as well in the future. But this is going to be the monitor that I'm using. It's using a 1080p resolution, 16:9 ratio, so it's 1920 by 1080. And I got the A model because it was the same price as the B model with the base stand, particularly because more people are buying the A model, and so it was basically the same price because of higher demand, reduced cost, etc. And the advantage is the stand that comes with it is basically a more modular stand and allows you to even rotate, or I think it's rotate the screen 90 degrees, and has a greater range of adjustability. Plus there's a routing hole essentially for the cables. The 24-inch LED backlit display. It has a TN panel for higher refresh rate and lower response time. It has a frequency range of 30 Hz to 144 Hz. Response time gray to gray of 1 millisecond. And it's got 16.7 million colors in terms of color, so it's 24-bit panel. 24-bit plus. There's some alpha channeling, I'm sure. Native contrast ratio of 1000 to 1. And the viewing angle is roughly 170 degrees horizontal and 160 vertical. So, and the important thing is it has DisplayPort 1.2, which is what allows you to use that technology. And it also has some other ports, but those are less relevant because FreeSync only works with DisplayPort. And basically, you have this tab here you have to pull, and you lift this up. And you can basically put this down like this. And then here you can see the tape that just needs to be cut. Make this top panel up here. Pull this panel out here. Here's the display, just covered here. I'll show that in just a minute. Here's the stand. Part of it right here, so you can kind of see. Here's the DisplayPort cable that they included, which is nice. I had a DisplayPort cable anyways. Here's the power brick that will be used with the monitor. Here's the other part of the power cable that's included. There's even an audio cable if you choose to use the onboard speakers. This monitor does have sound built in, so it's better than nothing. But my son will have a stereo system, and here's the base station itself that will be plugged into there. And then some screws to essentially assemble it, and that's basically it. So I'll quickly assemble this and show what it looks like on camera. Okay, so here's the monitor. Here's the back of it here, and you can kind of see the stand here. You see where the cables are going to be routed. You can see that this thing will turn that way and that way. And you can't see it here, but there's a button on this side that you press, and then you can basically lift this up or down. You can adjust it that way. And this will also tilt like this. Well, you have to lift it up, but you can basically tilt it all the way like this if you want to use it that way. So in theory, you could basically have a selection of these monitors doing that. But I like the fact that you can essentially turn it like this and then make it whatever height that you want it to. Now let me go ahead and show you the profile. See, it's pretty thin. And here's the monitor itself, you can tell it's not glossy, so you can't see the reflection of everything in it. So that's a good thing. I'm generally against the glossy panels, but it's pretty cool. You can get a little bit of that light reflecting from my lamp above. Here's the Nixeus logo. And in a moment I'll basically show the other ports on this unit. Last but not least, you can basically see the ports here. You can see basically the DVI port, the HDMI port, the DisplayPort, and the VGA port here. These are the options, but you're going to want to use DisplayPort to take advantage of the FreeSync technology. Then on this side here you can see the audio in jack and the DC in power jack. So that's basically the monitor. I'm pretty happy that I got it. Thank you very much for watching, and have a great day.